I'm gonna share when is the perfect time to start your launch ads or sales ads for your next coaching or course launch. Whether you are running video ads on Facebook, or you're running ads for your next webinar or challenge or live event or retreat, there is a perfect time for you to start actually getting the ads in place, let alone start running them. And that's what we're gonna dive into today. I'm Josh from Ads with Josh, and I am here to empower you to advertise your course or your coaching with Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and Meta ads. So I constantly get asked, when is the perfect time to start ads for my event? So in this video, I want to really share the ideal time for you to figure out your ad schedule based solely on your experience. And be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to share with you the fast track to get that experience under your belt so that your launch ads for your course and coaching can actually start to be put on autopilot. So over the years, we have discovered just what a rich variety of experience people have with Facebook ads. And it goes from knowing absolutely nothing and never boosting a post all the way to people who could run their own ads and just don't want to anymore. But based on two things, you're really gonna find the timing for your ad schedule much more easily. And that is the experience of your offer and your very specific experience with advertising. So we're gonna start from the top level and go from one level to the next and provide the time frame where you can find your perfect area. So let's start at number one, right at the top, which is to say, if you have a well-proven offer, you know your offer works, you know why it works, you know your audience, and you already know ads quite well. Maybe you just haven't had your ads done for you, or you're still getting used to the ads process. Then I'm gonna say you have an easy schedule of 10 to 30 days before you want your ads to actually begin. And I'm saying it in days, but in terms of that, about a third to 1 full month in order to get ads up and running even from scratch. Now, you'll see how this starts to separate and get different. The second level here is if you have a new offer, but you actually know ads quite well. So before we were talking about a proven offer and you know ads and how ads work. And here we're talking about a brand new offer and you know how ads work. And in that specific situation, I would say it would be great to give yourself 30 to 45 days. So that's a month to a month and a half in which to figure out how you want to position your message, your targeting for this very specific new offer. Because the offer will always make such a big difference, but when it is a new offer, you need extra time factored in, so you are figuring things out and you have a longer testing period. So we've covered proven offer and no ads well. We've covered new offer and no ads well. Let's move on to a proven offer and don't know ads well. Now, this is a very interesting one in my ecosystem and my world because I do start to work with people with six-figure businesses who don't know ads well and they want to get to the multiple six figures. So they've answered a lot of questions, but the ads experience is brand new. So if you happen to be someone with proven offers, you know your starting audience quite well, but you don't know the ads process, let's factor in something around 45 to 60 days. And that would be roughly, of course, a month and a half to 2 months to get this under your belt. We're gonna learn and train you in the ad process. We're gonna give you what it takes to make the ads work every single time. Keep in mind, the ads process is very rinse and repeat over and over. When you get the basics under your belt, it starts to get really fast. Your momentum seriously increases, but it is a skill set. It is like driving. We want you to get those skills under your belt so you can drive safely, drive confidently. If we compare it to driving, you know the rules of the road. You have to learn how a car works, how you work inside the car, how not to injure other people. All of the same things apply. So give yourself that month and a half to 2 months or more when your offer's proven. Maybe you're making those offers in email, at live events, etc. But you have some proven offer, but you're new to ads. The next level would be someone who doesn't have a proven offer, but you have a new offer and you are new to ads as well. Everything is a bit new, right? So when your offer is new and you're new to ads, I'm gonna say you really, really wanna give yourself from 60 to 90 days, or of course, roughly 2 to 3 months. Now, some people will say, that seems like a crazy amount of time. Well, like I just said, advertising is not what most people expect. It is a super specific skill set, even though so many people I hear say, just run some ads. And the people who try to just run some ads are pulling their hair out and freaking out because there's a lot more to it than just run some ads to make a sales system work or a different marketing system work. So when your offer is new and you're new to ads, we gotta get the basics under your belt. We wanna give you a skill set so you can zip around in your cute little sports car and not be plodding along, hopefully you're not gonna hurt somebody in the vehicle you don't know how to maneuver in. It is so like driving, it just becomes more and more visceral to me every time because I like to drive. So you're giving yourself 60 to 90 days, 2 to 3 months, and you don't need to do it the next launch out. You're both gonna be not so new to ads and your offer won't be quite so new. It gets shorter and shorter and shorter as you've discovered when you go from one level to the next to the next. Finally, let's go to this lovely level of someone brand new to business. So, if you happen to find yourself brand new to business, really brand new to advertising, brand new to marketing, maybe you also find that tech is hard, you don't know how to create content well or quickly or easily, you don't know what to say or how to find targeting, then the recommendation when you're brand new, your offers are brand new, your ads are absolutely brand new, is please, I lovingly offer to you to give yourself the gift of 90 to 120 days. That is 3 to 4 months where you can really experience what it's like to understand the marketing, get the advertising basics and mechanics under your belt, even if someone's doing your ads for you. Here is something that we've discovered consistently over the years, which is people do take the biggest nuggets from gurus here and there, and then they go to apply it and it creates pure chaos. And this is often unnecessary chaos, but it's so stressful. And my whole purpose in this video is to give you realistic timeframes and even conservative ones where you can release the stress. So here's one primary example. Many people who teach webinars, who teach challenges, who teach events of any kind or launching of any kind, specifically for courses and coaches, they will often say, and there is absolutely a kernel core of deep truth to it, which is to say, you should never run ads for your event, webinar, challenge more than 7 days before the event, or 10 days before the event, right? You should stick to this very tight schedule. And ideally, you don't run ads more than 3 or 5 days before the event. Maybe you're even spending $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 or $50,000. So does it now make a little more sense why you'd give yourself more time on the front end depending on your experience? Here's the deal with that specific piece of advice. In an ideal world, only people with proven offers and who know ads well, they can absolutely use that starting 10-day period to spend a couple days setting ads up and putting their ads on live 7 days before their event. They can spend 7 days targeting, testing, tracking the 3 T's that are our ad success strategy. They can do those things effectively. They can spend whatever small or large ad spend they have, and they can make it work because it's a proven offer and they know ads. If you are starting from scratch, the biggest disservice you can do both to yourself and to your audience, the people you are there, that you have a mission to serve or a purpose to serve or that you are called to serve. Because that's who I know will ever pay attention to me. The bulls in a china shop who just want to throw money at a problem, they won't even listen to me, and that's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, we want you to be in a position where you give yourself time to not be rushed, where ads are never last minute, where ads are never a second thought and thrown out there. Because your audience, number one, feels it. They will viscerally know that this ad is not lovingly constructed for them. Now, is that a bold statement? I sure hope it is, because I expect that you know at this point that energy is real, that physics is real, and when you throw something out there, people can feel that. When things are crafted with love and delivered with love, they can feel that too. So that's really what we're talking about here. And sometimes you don't have the luxury of 4 months out, figuring it out, 3 months out. But what I will say is, too often I'm contacted by lovely, heart-centered businesses, beautiful coaches and course creators with lovely programs, and they have something to their head that's like, I got a webinar next week, I gotta run ads, I never ran ads. Maybe you should consider not running ads for this launch and figure it out with deep love for your audience for the next launch. And use the time frame I have provided here so that you can serve your audience on a whole different level. I'm going to tell you what that creates for you right now. It's going to up your game. It's going to up the connection you have with your audience. It's going to up the engagement you have with your audience. It's going to up your confidence level with the advertising. It's going to up your ability to flexibly handle what happens in a launch, which is engagement ideally. And you can still use the 3 T's of targeting, testing, and tracking effectively. And then we can also, that time or the next time round, make those 7 core key marketing must-haves work for you as well. Because in our specific business, we work so differently because we know ads will never take flight the way they deserve. They will never fully become effective or profitable unless these 7 marketing pieces are also in place. Doesn't have to be perfect at first. We just got to get all of them running. Right? I used to call these always my little golden rings, essentially, these little cycles of success, because that's effectively exactly all they are. Too many people are told, just run some ads. Too many people are told to throw it away and throw it out there. But consider this, your ads to a cold audience, especially who doesn't know you, your brand, your business, or your offers yet, the reason you should advertise your course or coaching, the first touch and handshake, the first hug, kiss that they have from you is your ad. Does that deserve some care and attention before you deliver it then to them? I say it does because I see that being one of the major elements that helps my 6-figure businesses get to multi-6s and the multi-6s to get to 7-figure annual revenue, or even 7-figure launches. Okay, so here's the bonus. I've given you very specific timelines based on your launch, but ideally, the real deal is you want to give yourself 3 to 6 months to get ads under your belt. Like I described with driving, whether you love to drive or hate to drive, right? Just like cooking, I can't stand to cook or I'm a really bad cook, right? You may hate driving and that's not gonna work for you, but just picture someone or James Bond or something in those beautiful little Aston Martins. Essentially, if you wanna be great behind the wheel at all, give yourself 3 to 6 months to get the skill under your belt. It is like driving. Whoever may have ever said, or you may have heard, just run some ads, it is not going to get the results for a coach or course especially. And that's why we've structured things so different. So the biggest gift you can give yourself is essentially the time of 3 or 6 months. Here's what I would say is ideal. Give yourself 6 months to learn the skill. It does not take 6 months to learn how to advertise. I see offers online, certainly. Learn Facebook ads in 10 hours. Learn Facebook ads in a day or a weekend. Yes, you can get some basic mechanics in place and put an ad out there, like stepping onto a casino floor. But I want you to figure it out with the least amount of stress possible. I love working with people. Sure, planning is a great thing. But if you're curious, considerate, if you're conscientious, and you understand that this really is a skill, give yourself 6 months, start to work on it, learn it. You can learn it absolutely in a week if you wanted to, in 3 weeks or 3 months if you want to go at your own pace. You can come into our community and you could do it with a community at your own pace. You could just take a course, and we have this double course, which helps you with the advertising mechanics and everything inside that ads manager, as well as, because we never leave it out now, the marketing course of the 7 marketing must-haves that will make your ads work. You could go through both of those in a week if you wanted, but you could do it in 3 weeks or 3 months. But get it under your belt, then take a break before your launch. Then use my formula of 30 days or 90 days or 60 days to make it work for you. But that first time out the gate, before you have your ad system in place, give yourself the gift of time. Give your audience the gift of your time and care that they're then gonna feel through your ads. It's never anything short of spiritual as far as I'm concerned, and as far as how I've distilled the information from my most successful clients. So give yourself time, give your audience love and time, and get this under your belt once and for all, right? Once you get these skills under your belt, then you're right happy behind that wheel. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. By all means, leave a comment or question about your launch for your next course or coaching launch below, and let me know how we can help you. Be sure to click in the description whether you're looking to start considering getting your ads done for you with a good time frame or for your next launch, or if you want to just get started and start working with the 3T ad success strategy to get this skill started under your belt, and you'll be driving in no time.